Hey guys, I have a collab for you today with my friend Leslie. She has a channel here on YouTube. She also has a blog. She has an Instagram, of course, and she is Lifestyle of Leslie or Leslie Nicole Lifestyle here on YouTube. So I wanted to come to you and bring you this fun little collab that I'm doing with her. You may remember that we did one together before, and it was our top 10 summer essentials. Well, we're here with top 10 fall essentials because it's fall. So today I'm going to bring you my top 10 fall essentials, and when you're done watching mine, I hope that you will go over to her channel and check out what her top 10 fall essentials are, because I have no idea what they're going to be. It's going to be just as big of a surprise to me as it will be to you when you watch it. And I'm going to guess we have some different ones because we're different people. But she's freaking adorable. You will love her. She's got just a bubbly, super cute personality. She's gorgeous, and yeah, I don't know how you wouldn't like her. So I hope that you will head over to her channel and that you will show her some love, let her know that you're there for my channel, and I hope you will subscribe to her and just support her. So let's get into this, shall we? These are going to be in no particular order, and I have things literally like piled all over the place. So I'm going to be reaching and leaning and grabbing, and you'll just have to bear with me. But I will start off with number one is flannels. I am a big fan of flannels for the fall. I like them in the winter too. But what I love about them, this one is more like, fits me more like true to, like my size or whatever. And so I like to wear it either, partway buttoned up with a shirt under it or all the way open kind of thing. And then this one is oversized. So I like to wear it with the sleeves rolled, and then I kind of bring like the two front parts and I tie them in front so that it gives me more of a shape, so it's not just a big billowy, thing. And what I love about flannels for fall is the weather. Like, okay, I live in Michigan. Leslie lives in Winnipeg, so she's in Canada, but she has very similar weather to what I have here. And so we get cold fall into winter. Fall is very short as far as weather. It kind of goes from summer to winter, it kind of feels like we don't get a lot of really, like, while we have all the beautiful like colors changing, and leaves falling and all that, the temperature drops pretty quickly. But it's also very unpredictable, because we just had where it was like 50 something for the high yesterday, and today was 70 something. So you never know what you're gonna get. So what I like about flannels, wow, this is a really long way to say it, is the way you can layer underneath them, because you can layer a tank, a tee, or a long sleeve tee underneath, and it looks good, and it gives you options for, how much warmth you need underneath of the flannel. So that's why I really like flannels for the fall. Very versatile. Number two is slippers. Yes, I am a slippers girl, and I don't just have one pair of slippers. I have a lot of slippers, but I'll show you. My main two types of slippers that I wear are, I have these ones that have, and my hair will be hanging off everything, just so you know, that have a hard bottom. That way I can like have them on, or slip them on to kind of run outside to, I have like a gravel driveway, so I can walk way down the driveway on the gravel with these on to get the mail, and I have to put like actual shoes on. Or if I go in the basement and like it's so cold on the floor down there, I like to throw these on real quick before I go down there. So that is those ones. And then I also have my like all the time, which have stuff stuck all over them, that I just wear in the house that are soft bottom. I do not wear outside, and just to keep my footsies warm. And I actually think my mom might have bought me both of these pairs. But so yeah, I love slippers in the fall because it gets chilly and I'm cheap. And if you're not someone who deals with heating a house off of propane, then you might not know, but it's very expensive. And so I used to keep our house at 65 in the winter, but then my husband was like, it's too cold in here. He's like cold all the time. And I'm always like, put on another pair of socks, put on a sweatshirt, like, I don't know, wrap up in a blanket. But I caved, and about 2 years ago, I moved it up to 67. But that is what I keep our heat at in the winter. Unless it's like super bitter cold and we're absolutely miserable, then I will bump it up a couple degrees. But we pretty much keep our house at 67. So it's a little bit chilly. but I like it that way, and so I wear slippers. Number 3 is dark lipsticks. I'm just kind of discovering this year about myself, that I love dark lipsticks, and fall is the perfect time for them. So the 2 I've been using are this NYX Soft Matte Lip Cream in the shade Copenhagen, and it's just a really dark kind of vampy color. And then also this ColourPop Ultra Satin Lip in Barracuda. It doesn't look that dark in the tube, but it is much darker on the lips. And I am loving the look of a dark lip. Like, it makes me feel a little bit vampy and a little bit bold, and I am discovering I really enjoy that feeling, so I'm really enjoying wearing it. I will say I much prefer the ColourPop formula over this NYX one. The NYX one, as soon as you drink or anything, it starts like breaking away, especially right here on my lip. I noticed really bad. The ColourPop ones, well, they are not transfer proof either. They stay for a long time. Okay, so I have a ColourPop one on today of the Ultra Satin Lip Formula. And I have had it on for, what time is it? It's 10 o'clock at night. It's 10 o'clock at night when I'm filming this. I put this on at 6. Yeah, 6 o'clock. So 4 hours. I have gone out to eat and drank stuff, and my lips, like, my color is all still there. So I am, obviously with the darker ones, you see it a little, but actually I wore this one last night to our little hometown homecoming game and parade and everything. So I had this on for, gosh, I put it on at 4 o'clock, and we got home after 10, and it still looked perfect. So 6 hours, and I ate popcorn, I ate candy, I was drinking water out of a bottle, I drank coffee out of a cup. So I'm telling you, these ColourPop Ultra Satin Lips are the way to go. So kind of gives like a matte kind of a look, but doesn't feel drying like a matte, because I hate that. Okay, so don't know why I'm trying to do that right now. So next up is boots and booties. This is number 4. I like to have a variety, which you will see. So I will just kind of show you and then explain. Love tall boots. Have to be careful because I'm super short. If you don't know, I'm not even 5'1", so I'm pretty darn short. And so I have to be careful that boots don't come up too high, because if they hit like right at my knee, like if they're behind my knee when I like bend my leg, I can't stand that feeling. And then plus it like cuts me off, makes me look really stumpy. So I have to be kind of careful, like the height of boots. I can't just usually order them online without knowing like the height of the boot shaft, I guess it's called. But sorry, these are really dirty. I actually just had them on. But this is a pair of black ones that I wear pretty much the most during the fall and winter. These are just White Mountain brand, so not very expensive. And I don't know about Canada, if you can order through here or other places internationally, but I know if you live in the US, there is a website called 6pm.com, and they have incredible deals on shoes. And I actually got these on there, and I couldn't even tell you right now how much they were, but I know they weren't over $20. So, and this is going to be my 3rd or 4th season wearing them. Like, they've held up really well. And yeah, so I love like a tall black boot, but also I love a tall brown boot. So this is my brown boot. It has not really much of a heel. And these are the BOC, which I think is like Born Concept brand. I'll show you up close, the little logo there. Super comfy and cute, and just makes every outfit look, I feel like a tall, like, nice looking boot just pulls an outfit together. Like, takes something really plain and kind of boring and just makes it, like, amps it up and makes it a little cuter. So, I love that brown one. Then I also really love booties. So, which in the winter, I can't really wear them because we usually get a lot of snow. And so, booties are definitely more of a fall thing. I have this one, which is a little more, like, can be casual or dressy. I love this with the little fringe. It's got this braid detail all around, and just a tiny little heel, nothing crazy, but I love these. I love these. And then also I have these that are like super casual. These are the brand Blowfish, but they're really cute. They're almost more of a cross between like a sneaker kind of and a little booty, and it's just got cute detail. I love like the little ruffly with the buttons, and it's like felt flannel kind of feel. So yeah, so just a really cute little shoe, I think. So I love boots and booties. All right, number 5 would be leggings. Now I'm talking a couple different kinds of leggings. I love, you got to have black leggings, and you have to have several pair, in my opinion. But so I have these ones. They're nice and thick. They don't, when you bend over, people can't see your underwear through them. I don't recommend wearing leggings without shirts that cover your behindy-windy anyway, because I just feel like it looks better on everybody. I don't care what size you are. It looks better to have your behind covered. Anyway, these are the No Nonsense brand, actually, and these are a very high-waisted. One of my cousins had told me about them. It's a very high-waisted, and it has almost like this netted kind of fabric. I don't know if you'll be able to tell on the inside. So yeah, they do come up more of a high waist, which is actually really nice because it helps like smooth things well underneath, especially if you have something that is like a sweater that's a little more form-fitting. It kind of just keeps things tucked in kind of neatly and nicely, and don't we all want that? So love those. I have a few pairs of these, actually I think 4. And then also I got these last year, very cheap. You would have seen them in a haul, which I still need to cut some of these things, but you can't see them when I wear a long shirt over it anyway, so I haven't yet. But these are like a legging, but they're a little more like fancy, like a little more structured, but they're like a olive, like army green. Sorry, you can see wrinkles where I had them on a hanger. And I still have to fold them over a couple times at the bottom because I'm so short. But they're just like a nice thick material, but they're stretchy and so comfortable and look really cute and put together with like a sweater, or I actually have like this really cute like long sort of vest looking thing that's kind of a silky gray that I wear overneath. Yeah, overneath. That's a new one. Over top of like a sweater or something, and it looks really cute with those. So, and then I also have these ones that are gray, and they're kind of more of like a heathered or almost herringbone looking. It's not herringbone, but and they look kind of more like pants, but they're not. There's no zipper or anything. They're just leggings that you pull on, but they have like the little, you know, pocket looking things in the back and stuff, and they're super soft and just really cute. Like yeah, I love leggings. They're really comfy, and I love this time of year because I love to be able to wear them. And with boots, leggings like that with boots and like a sweater and stuff, I think is such a cute look. And it's been around, that look has been going for a while now, and then I don't think it's going anywhere because it's very like put together. It makes you look good, but you're super comfortable. So who doesn't want that, right? Okay. This is number 6. Number 6 is candles. If you have seen, if you saw my fall in love with your life challenge, you will know that candles are a big part of what I love to make my house cozy, which is not abnormal. I think a lot of people feel that way. But my absolute favorite candles are from Bath and Body Works. This is the one I'm currently burning. As you can see, my little blackened wicks. This is cinnamon and clove buds. I love a nice, just warm, oh my gosh, anything like spiced is my jam. And so this is what I love to have my house smelling like. And I have a pretty small house, so these candles kick butt. The scent throw of these is unbelievable. I put this on my kitchen island, and like I said, my house is not very big. This puppy, you can smell it all over the place. I love these candles. I don't get that with a lot of different brands of candles. Honestly, I like these way more than Yankee. I'd take these 100 times over Yankee candles. The scent throw is just not as good with those. Bath and Body Works candles are where it's at. And like the first weekend in December, I think it is. I'll have to try to remember to remind you guys when I know. They do a candle sale that then you can use like your 10 off of 30 or whatever coupon with and stuff. And that is when I go and stock up on these candles. Okay. So number 7, I love me some tea. as you know, I am a big coffee drinker, but in the winter, I already drink coffee morning and night. I can't drink it all day or I'm going to be like bouncing off the walls. And decaf, I mean, I could drink it, but I also want something different. So in the fall, I like to switch to drinking like tea in the afternoons. The current teas that I have been enjoying lately are this Tazo Sweet Cinnamon Spice and this Bigelow Pumpkin Spice. Now, the Tazo one is caffeine free, but the Bigelow Pumpkin Spice one is not. So I just keep that in mind. If I feel like occasionally coffee, caffeine doesn't usually affect me, but if I feel like I'm having one of those days where for whatever reason the caffeine's making me like kind of jittery, I'll make sure that I drink a caffeine-free tea in the afternoon. No biggie. But I love, just like how my taste in scents for candles are like the spiced smells, that is what I like as far as flavors in my teas as well. So, love me a yummy tea. Okay, number 8 is a bigger purse. I like to, in the fall, switch to a bigger purse than what I use in the spring and summer. In the spring and summer, I need very few like things in my purse. But when fall comes around, I get where I'm like, okay, I want to make sure that I have a good size hand cream. I want to make sure I've got all my lip products that I need. I usually end up keeping like little pairs of gloves in my purse, sometimes extra pair of socks, like a head warmer, like the headband, like ear warmer type things. Stuff like that I like to throw in my purse. Kleenex, things that I don't necessarily carry in the spring and summer. So I will be switching over to, I haven't even taken any of the wrapping off of this yet, but this will be the purse that I will be switching to for fall because I love to have more room to just fill it with whatever the need be. So that is what I like to do in the fall. Number 8 is a good hand moisturizer. I use, lotion throughout the year, but in the fall, my hands start to get very dry. I'll get where I like crack and bleed right between these two knuckles on both hands. I'm not really sure why. And if you don't know, our hands are one of the first things that shows age. And I don't feel like I have very old looking hands during the spring and summer, but in the fall and winter, they become okay, well, I don't want to say little old lady hands like that's a negative thing because I think the little old lady hands are precious, but not when you're 40. And I don't want mine to look like that yet. And so I like to make sure I keep them very moisturized. Plus, like I said, they start to get where they crack and bleed, and that's no good. So for in my purse, I really like the Perfectly Posh Big Fat Yummy Hand Cream formula. This one, unfortunately, Boho Soul is a discontinued scent. And which stinks because it smells so good and it has those spicy fragrance notes that I love, but they have several different kinds of different scents and they come out with new ones all the time. But this formula in particular is fantastic. It is thick and luxurious and moisturizing. It does not feel greasy. It's not like one of those ones where you feel like you can't touch anything for half an hour after you put it on because it's so greasy. They're not like that at all. So I greatly enjoy these being in my purse, which I'm going to shove it in this one right now. And then for at home though, and especially at night before bed, I like to use the No Crack hand cream. No Crack super hand cream, I guess it's called. This one is the unscented one, but I actually prefer, they have a lavender one that I love, but being that I'm greatly outnumbered in my house, 4-to-1, by males, I thought they might not really appreciate me getting the lavender one when they want something to be able to use on their hands as well, so I got the unscented one. So not my favorite one. If you get one and you like lavender, I highly recommend the lavender one, but this stuff is great to put on at night before bed especially. I really enjoy it. Was that number 9? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It was. We're on to number 10 already. Woo! I don't have any idea how long this is, so maybe you're already like, girl, this has been a long video, so I don't know why you're acting like it's not. But to me, it seems like it just went by fast. So the last thing for me is kind of a funny thing that you may not think of, but I'll tell you a story in a second that'll make you think twice about it. It's cute socks. And I don't mean cute socks just because, oh, cute socks. there's a reason. So whether they are a simple little footy type sack like this, these are just simple little polka dots, cute. Or this is like a heavier kind of sack that I really like. These are just little pink and black striped, right? Or your girl is a big fan of the boot sack. And I will go ahead and show you this little collection my husband got me from Amazon for Christmas. I will try to link, like I said, I'll try to link things below. Did I say that yet? If I didn't already, I will try to link things below that I know, or where you can find things if you're able to find them, like where you can pick them up at. I will go ahead and link things below so you can try to find some of these things. But he had gotten me this whole set of these boot sacks off of Amazon. Obviously, these 4 are like the ones that I wear the most, and I haven't worn these 2 yet, but super cute, pulled up high with your boots, or honestly, wearing them underneath your pants, still pulled up high, gives extra warmth. And you can even do that with boots, where people don't actually see the boot sack outside of the pants if you don't love that look, just to have like the extra warmth and stuff. And then they're still just like cute on your feet. Now, why do I say cute sacks? Because you're thinking, it's winter, you're wearing boots, nobody sees your socks anyway. Let me tell you a little story. So, I actually am a total spaz about stuff, so I've already thought about these things, because my husband calls me worst case scenario girl, because I'll be like, yeah, but what if this happens? And he's always like, oh my gosh, Danielle. But I can't help it. That's just the way my brain works, which actually really helps me out in a lot of situations. Because, for instance, the story I'm about to tell you would not have happened to me because I already thought this stuff through. So my sister, one of my sisters, she has a habit of wearing just random socks, like her husband's socks, mismatched socks. Girl, you're not 17. You don't get to be in on the craze of the 2 different color socks, which I think is out anyway. She had on, like, dressed really cute and boots on, feeling real good about herself. And she went to someone, I can't remember the exact situation, but someone's house that she got to for whatever this particular event was that she's dressed up real cute for. And the person had them take their shoes off to come in. Well, when you're wearing cute socks, all right, take my boots off. My outfit's still cute. Maybe not as cute, but it's still cute, right? Well, not so much when you're wearing your husband's giant, thick, white athletic socks. Tube socks, they might have been. They might have been tube socks. I don't know. These big, white, athletic socks. I've seen her wear them several times, and I yell at her all the time for it. Well, it finally burned her because she was, like, so embarrassed to have to take her shoes off because she had on this super cute outfit and looked all put together. But underneath, she had on these hideous socks of her husband's. Don't do that. Why would you do that? Like, I'm not about to put my husband's socks on my feet. Those things are ugly. I don't want to wear those ugly things. So, that is my little tip to you. That is why cute socks are one of my top 10 fall essentials. Because you never know when you're going to get stuck having to take your shoes off, your boots off, and you're going to feel real goofy when you've got these ugly socks on, throwing off your whole cute outfit. So that's just a little public service announcement, little share for you so that this embarrassment doesn't happen to you. So those were my top 10 fall essentials. I hope that you liked them. Maybe I brought up something that you're like, oh my gosh, I didn't think about that, but yeah, that's something I should have or get or do or whatever. But I just think it's fun to kind of see the different things that people find, like, that are like, oh, I need these things in this season. So that's my little sharing with you of the things that I find very useful in the fall. So I can't wait to see what Leslie's are, because I'm guaranteeing they're going to be different than mine. I remember in the summer, hers was a lot more makeup stuff. Mine was one makeup item, just the dark lipstick. But yeah. So that is kind of stuff that I like to use in the fall and make sure that I have on hand or whatever. So I hope that you guys like this. If you like this type of video, please give it a thumbs up. And I hope that you will subscribe to my channel if you're new here. If you're from Leslie's channel, I hope you'll like what you see here. If you do, if you check out my other videos and you like it, I hope that you will subscribe. And for those of you who are already subscribers of mine, thank you so much for being here and supporting me and watching me once again. And I hope that you will go watch Leslie, because she is such, oh my gosh, such a nice girl and gorgeous. Did I mention how gorgeous she is? You'll see when you go look at her channel, because I know you will, because you guys are awesome and you do that. You do nice things. So I am thankful for that. And so I look forward to hearing. Leave me comments below if some of these are things that you use too, or if you have suggestions for things that maybe I should have on hand for fall. Sorry, my dog's gonna bark. And yeah, I look forward to hearing from you guys. I will talk to you very soon. Bye.